Splatoon 2 came out today, and with it were 3 Amiibo figures. We have the pink version of the Inkling Girl, the green version of the Inkling Boy, and the purple version of the Inkling Squid. Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, Lithium here from my channel Nintendo Collecting. This day had a lot released. It also had other Amiibo figures like Bayonetta, Corrin, and Cloud. I'll probably unbox some of those tomorrow as I'm focusing on Splatoon today because I do feel like it's more important. If you're wondering, I do have the controller, the Pro Controller for the Nintendo Switch Splatoon, and that one's already here out on YouTube. You can check it as a link up in the top right-hand corner. But let's get to Splatoon 2. So here's the game. This is still factory sealed, just to give you an idea of what the box looks like. Splat your way to the top. Let's just open this up really quickly, and then we'll get to the Amiibo figures. I am going to unbox all 3 at once in this video. Now this game is really well done. I do enjoy Splatoon on the original, well not the original, but the original Splatoon that you see over there on the right, so this is the sequel to that. I'm happy they didn't just simply port it like they did Mario Kart. They did design a new game, and this, wow, look at this art. This art actually looks really cool. I wasn't expecting much, especially because there's no manual anymore, but I am a fan of the art in this one. You can slide this out and I guess spin it around if you want. You got the salmon run on there, which is a new version inside the game, and you have the characters there too. I like the little eyes in the Splatoon right there as well. If you're wondering what the cartridge looks like, there it is right there as it just comes into shot. They still do taste bad from everything that I know from online. So let's unbox these. Let's do ladies first, I think. We'll just keep these 2 on the side. Now, there were already 2 Amiibo figures that were female, as you see over here, but I'm happy they didn't just do a color swap. They actually did change the design of this one as well. On the back, it says that you can use this Amiibo with Splatoon 2 to get special in-game gear, save your custom character to your Amiibo, and take it with you on the go. This was $16 in Canada. I did buy this at EB Games. So let's open this up, and I'm going to see what this one's all about. We'll do all 3 and run through them as quick as I can, but in detail as well. I'll still do the height and kind of give you my review of these. If you've already played Splatoon 2 or you were part of the global test fire, just comment below what you think of Splatoon 2. I wasn't able to catch that. I've been too busy working and doing things like that I wasn't able to play in that, but I am excited to play it. I was actually really excited to play Splatoon 2 locally with my friend who's here. However, apparently, Splatoon 2, you can't play multiplayer, which I had no idea about local unless you have multiple Switch systems. No local play. We'll get into that another time, maybe. Alright, so here we go. We've got the pink Splatoon girl. I like this design. She's got a lot of sass almost and like character in this. The way she's standing, the way her knees are sideways, she's kind of just coming out of the ink, which looks really cool. She does have pink canister here. There's little purple touches on her hair, or her ears. It's not really her ears, but I guess her, yeah, I'm not sure what to call them in this case. You do see a seam mark up here, and I never like seeing seam marks, so I'm sure you can see that in the middle right there on this character, which is not that great. The shoes are a neat shade of blue. I do like her dualies. I'm not sure if these are actually the dualies, but she's got 2 different guns or splatters in her hand, however you want to call them. I've got to replay. I can't wait to play this game. I do like the design of the shoes with arrows and stuff. So let's just compare this really briefly to the other Inkling Girl. There you have it. A little bit different from these 2. Obviously, clearly a different design, which I am a fan of. This one more looks like a super soaker of some sort. So these ones are different. This one, though, does have the little markers for how much you have left in your tank. It's just kind of hard to see right there. So maybe I'll get that a little bit closer and you can see that. Alright, so the girl, in terms of height, let's just do that really quickly. Let's do inches first, about 3 inches tall, and that means in centimeters, about 8 centimeters tall as well. So that's the Inkling Girl. Next, let's go to the Inkling Boy, the green one. I like his hairstyle already in this box packaging. The same thing on the back. I assume it says you can get in-game gear if you're wondering about that. Now, if you're wondering why I open my boxes like this with an X-Acto knife, and you're wondering maybe what do I do with all my discarded empty boxes, I don't discard them. I do save them. And interestingly, behind the N64 boxes that you see over there for the video, there's some space on the shelves. So a lot of my Amiibo boxes, my empty boxes, have just been stored and stacked behind those boxes. They're away, and I really do think keeping them, I'm not sure if they'll increase the value over time, but I thought, why not? If I have the space and the time, why not store them and keep them? I even keep this plastic packaging too. I keep all of it. I want it all. Alright, we're going to leave that right there. This guy looks so cool. Same thing. He kind of looks like he's very confident. These squids, are you a kid or a squid? These kids, squids, have a lot of sass to them almost, like a confident, poised look to him. He knows exactly what he's getting into. Almost looks mischievous. He's got green all over him with his ink as well. Look at the detail on his gloves. I'll try and show that as well. He does have detail work in his gloves, which looks really cool. Look at the little spots on his hair. If you can see those as well, I think you can. Looks really neat. His eyebrows are green. His eyes almost look like they're green, or at least teal anyways. Some nice purple pink highlights on his gun. A little bit of, it shows you how much ink you have as well on this. His shoes are like yellow, reddish, and pink. That's kind of really neat as well. And he looks like, again, the ink, I love the design of the ink and how it looks like it's flailing up. Some slight patchwork right here that you can see, a seam right here, right in between this green. I'm really nitpicking for this one. There's a slight nick on this one as well. I don't notice any head seam on this guy like the other one. So this one looks really cool. I'm a fan of this one too. I like this design a lot more than the other gentleman. So let's pull over one of them. I felt like the original gentleman, when he's down, he looks like he's just looking straight at the ground. Whereas the new one looks like he's more looking straight up. And I like when I can see the eyes of them. It's really small, but if you're looking down at the ground, like, I'm not going to hold it up like this all the time. We're going to hold it like this. It doesn't even look like you're looking at anything. So I'm a bigger fan of the new one, actually. I like the shoes, maybe, the gold on the previous one, but I don't know. The colors really pop on this one. I think the yellow shoes actually match the character design even better. So I'm a fan of this guy. I think he's even better. Maybe just because he's new. I'm not sure. This one looks a little bit taller. So this one's closer to maybe 3.5 inches, which means it's probably closer to about 9 centimeters tall for the Inkling Boy, who's green. And last but not least, we have the purple Inkling Squid. This one looks like it's flying right off into the distance. This one you also get special gear as well, as it says. And open this one up. I can't believe how many Amiibo there are, by the way. I remember when I broke 100 Amiibo, because I don't have every single one. I think I'm missing the Skyward Sword one and the Twilight Princess one right now, I believe. Other than that, I think I have almost all of them, and there's so many. I don't have the Monster Hunter ones that were exclusive to Japan, but there's just so many Amiibo. Look how many Amiibo there are for Splatoon already. Too many. But Splatoon 2, pretty exciting. Let me know in the comment below, are these Splatoon figures worth it? Do you guys just get them to collect and to show them off, or are you actually going to use them in-game? Are they actually worthwhile to be used in-game? Often, no is the answer, especially if it's just some small item that you get. But I love the height of this one. It looks like he's flying right out. Again, like more sass almost, more personality in this one. Leaning over to the left, that purple design. I really do like this one. It's so simple though. So this one's nowhere near as good, obviously, as the Inkling Girl and the Inkling Boy. But for what a squid is, I think this does have enough detail in it. And I do like it. The tentacles look really well done. I like the suctions or suckers at the bottom. I'm wondering if there's any seam work. Yeah, there's a seam work here that you can see on the head of this figure. They often have to have a seam somewhere, so it's up there. And the base, obviously black. A lot less detail work in this one than the others. This is the taller one of the two Inkling designs. This one is not quite 4 inches tall, but maybe 3.75 inches tall, and almost 10 centimeters, just shy of 10 centimeters it looks like. So these three figures, if I had to give you a review of them, I would definitely rate these higher than the original Splatoon figures. If you want to do a quick comparison of these two for the Inklings, because I didn't, you can just see they're very similar, but the one is way taller, and it looks like it's a better design, I think. I would rather have this on my shelf than this, especially if it was something like at work or anything like that. So my review of these, I think it's odd that they exist, the fact that they did different color variations. I think these ones should exist more than the color swaps. I thought color swaps was a bit of a cash grab from Nintendo, but I do like this. If they only released these, I would be much happier. I also like Callie and Marie over there. Just want to give them a shout out too. So I think these ones are better designed than the originals. I think they should exist more so than the color swaps. I think they have a lot of sass, a lot of character in them, and Splatoon 2, I was really looking for multiplayer local, but apparently it's a heck of a lot of fun online and a lot of fun local multiplayer, especially if someone else has a Switch, you can play it that way. Let me know what your thoughts are on Splatoon 2. Let me know what your thoughts are on these Splatoon Amiibo. If I had to give them grades, come on, let's give them 9.5 to 10 out of 10. They look fantastic. Other than the small seams that you can see with them, the colors are vibrant, they make me smile, and I think they're really fun to collect for. I'm not sure if the price is right, over $10 per Amiibo still, But if you're looking to get them as a collector or a fan of the series, or for someone else, I really think you're going to make someone happy. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out my unboxing video for the Pro Controller for Splatoon, there you have it right there. It's on a stand from Rose Colored Gaming, which looks really cool, actually. So this controller is really well done. There's a link as a card up in the video as well, so you can check that out. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Feel free to fill that like bucket. Follow me on all the social media links in the description below the video. And remember, as always, keep smiling while gaming, and go collect them all. Thanks for watching, everyone.